You mentioned Rotunda, right?
Yeah.
It's in Sean's book. He cites him as one of the people because he was doing IRS at the time when Sean was there. So as one of the guys that he learned a lot before, but he's like, when I got into the ring with someone like Mike, and he credits a few other people too, that's when he really learned how to work big time matches.
It was really good.
Yeah.
I had my first house show match with Mike, but it was a tag, and it was Mike and Tim Horner. And Mike was the larger of the two guys, and he would do the big, and he would just, like, the first night, man, I'm thinking, like, I have no idea what the fuck to do. We get in there, we lock up, and he, says, grab a head, grab a head. And I said, I grab your head? He goes, and I'm just talking, like I'm grabbing your head. He's like, yeah, grab my head. So I grab him in the head, and he says to me, do you speak Carney? I said, a little bit. I said, but it don't matter because you just said grab a head in English, and I didn't do it. So if you start talking in Carney, yeah, add another, yeah, we're going to take the SAT. I'm not really intelligent, but don't worry, it's going to be in German. That'll make it much easier. But yeah, then each night he would add like another piece to the puzzle. And then we got it where we whether we tag out, and then we had another, like, section 2 that we did, and yeah. So then, like, I've told this story a lot, and I can't tell it enough because it's just one of those things where he, like, I think TV started at maybe like 1:30 at center stage, like you had to be there, and he told me to be there at 11, and I sat for an hour and a half and dropped elbows on him because my elbows were so bad.
What's the key to a good elbow drop?
I mean,
Thinking of making it my finisher.
Now it's just secondary. Like, I like to hit the ropes on the first one, and once you learn how to work, it's like anything else in life. That's one of those things you can make look impressive if you know how to drop it. Dusty dropped a great elbow.
Mm-hmm. Dusty, I like Paul Orndorff's forward one, not the side drop. That
right
short one.
That was
knee drop too.
Flair was a good knee drop guy.
Oh yeah, Flair too. Very similar style to Orndorff.
Yeah.
One of the things Sean said in the book, he was talking about road agents, and he talked about when they made Mike the agent, didn't work because he was great as a talent, a coach, someone to work against, but he was too close to having been working with all the boys. He was friends with everybody.
Right.
Then they made him an agent, and there hadn't been enough time that passed, and it was just like being the hall monitor to his friends.
Right. What are you doing out of the room? Don't worry about it, man.